Happy Saturday, everybody. Let's talk business with Crockett and AV. When you see the C,
you know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Dr. Crockett
AV. And of course, it is that time of the year, Mike. I was looking through and trying to get all the discounts I can with open enrollment, tiptoeing, and here now we got to make the decisions on making sure we have the health care that we needed. Thank God, as you know.
Yes, sir.
2025, I had health care because it came in handy. I accidentally almost ordered something twice, and I saw the price of what that particular medication was, and I was like,
"Oh wow!
Oh, Jesus
yes,
Christ!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yeah, it's definitely on the other side of the comma.
Oh, Jesus! And the health insurance took care of all of that, so it's like,
praise the Lord.
Yeah, the other part, I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to go back to Grandma's house in the country and see if some remedies still left out
that's
there.
when you go back to the cod liver oil.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, but it's important to have health insurance.
Absolutely. It's right now is the time for everybody to get to know their health insurance. First, I want to address our season treasures.
Yeah.
October the 15th is open enrollment for you guys. We know that you guys are making decisions right now.
Yes.
Every year your bodies change, and every year your policy change. We want to make sure we put you with the right policy to match your body's needs. If you got a dental situation coming up, we need to get you the best dental plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If you got a surgery coming up that you're aware of, right, we need to make sure you got the best plan to reduce your copay on this surgery. So definitely, for more information, 281-576-9119. Again, it's 281-576-9119. We're going to get you covered.
Get you covered. Speaking of, we trust that you will each and every week. Your will is in order, but you don't have it in the trust. So everything's going to go out of order because somebody else may step in and take advantage of it.
Man, look, I'm going to just tell y'all right now, I got a young lady at the office, right? Her mom passed and left her the house and gave her brother the TV.
Oh, wow. Well, he said he needs the house with the TV.
Doc. So we talked about that last week, right?
We did.
She back in the office right now today to make sure everything is intact because he didn't made a move.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Well, you got to watch the TV.
He wants that house.
Yeah. You got to watch it.
Yeah. But if y'all having any issues, I got to say this way: if you got a will, if someone had a will and don't have a trust, and now you're going through litigation, give us a call. We'll be able to assist you with that. Whatever the situation is, we'll make sure we do the heirship affidavits and make sure that the person who is supposed to get the property or the asset gets the asset. But protect the next generation by coming and getting your trust and will so your kids don't have to go through what you're going through right now.
Yeah, I want you to do it 281-576-9119 right now, 281-576-9119. We're excited because it is underway as we speak right now to 3 p.m. at the Fallbrook Church. It's the Maternal and Infant Health Conference that is taking place, and we're excited. I feel like we got the Triple J's in the building today. Of course, our friend always to the show, one and only Miss Janice Weaver. We got First Lady Janice Penders, and of course, Janae Johnson is here with us as we're looking at not only the Maternal and Infant Health Conference, but also October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, good morning to all of the J's.
Good morning.
Good morning. Jay's is in. I said Jay's is in.
Yeah, Jay's is in. So let's get it started. We got a lot going on today, and Janice, as always, I know this month is very special to you as well.
Yes, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And my daughter, Dina, Devin's mom, who's a police officer.
Come on.
Shout out to Devin, my man.
Shout out to HPD. Yeah. But his mom passed away 3 months before his graduation from high school. Very devastating. But we're here. We were able to take him and bring him across and to make him a great man.
Yeah.
And so just want to say to the Houstonians, we know that there are many, many, many people out there who have not just breast cancer, really any type of, it used to be breast cancer. That's all we knew was breast cancer. Mm-hmm. Now the awareness is on all the cancers that are out there. So even myself, but TTP, that's the cancer, know. And so, and here I am.
Yep.
Since 2013,
strong. Yeah.
I'm still here.
Come on, she's a survivor.
Yeah.
I am a survivor.
I am
a survivor. So we want to be able to just pray for all those that are going through things right now. Mm-hmm. There was a gentleman that I thought was really great. Instead of, you see the women, faces about cancer. This gentleman's up on screen talking about prostate cancer.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
But he rang the bell.
Yeah.
He did ring the bell. Yeah, he did ring the
Praise the
bell.
Lord.
And so it's just not the women that go through the cancer, But the bottom line is just about health. Period.
Yeah.
Which is why we're here today to talk about maternal health. And so we have our guests here, Janice Pender and then Janae Johnson. And so, ladies, y'all want to say hello?
Hello.
Hello,
everyone.
And we're excited because we know we have the conference that is underway. So a lot of things are happening as we speak. And if you listen to the show right now, you want to get out to the Fallbrook Church. And First Lady Pence, give the address to the church as well so everybody know where to go right now.
Sure
Come
will.
join us.
Yes. Fallbrook Church at 12512 Walters Road. And you can come out there and join us. The Hope Delivered Conference is happening now. And so great information. Just if you want to come and just speak with the doctor, speak with the vendor, great things are happening.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges or issues that you normally hear from people? Because when you put a conference like this together, I know it just doesn't come out of the air.
Yeah.
It's motivated by something, either someone you saw, somebody going through something. So what are some of the typical questions or things that people are in need of?
Yeah, so I think the background of the conference actually comes from the fact that in Harris County, we actually have the highest mortality rate of pregnancy-related deaths among Black women in the nation.
In the nation?
In the nation.
Oof.
In contrast, we also have the largest medical center.
True.
So something is amiss, and while we are waiting for the system to change, we put together this conference of resources to really help our community advocate for themselves. So it's not just for the mother, it's also for all those fathers to be. So we put a lot of emphasis.
We appreciate y'all.
Asking for the fathers to come, because we know that the health outcomes of the mamas and babies actually depend on that father being present and knowing what to do. And so we're excited about the conference that's happening right now. You can still get there. We have breakout sessions. We're also focused on some families who are dealing with fertility issues.
Yeah.
So we understand that, we don't take for granted, like I've given birth to 4 children, but I don't take for granted the fact that I can easily get pregnant. There are a lot of families that can't and have had challenges. So we have Black doctors who are actually fertility specialists who are coming out, who are there, who are actually going to be able, you can get your questions answered. We're doing small group settings so people feel comfortable talking.
Because I was going to say that too, because sometimes people may feel like, may feel shame.
Right, feel some kind of way if they didn't get pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, here's a comfortable environment to come and talk.
So I'm gonna say this on behalf of the men, right? So you got somebody to let us know if we the problem?
So yes, the fertility specialist can direct you to those resources.
Cool.
But in addition to the doctors,
Shout out to Michael Crockett, he made it.
Yes, congratulations on that. But we also have vendor tables that are going to be resources for the community. So besides the sessions, we have TSU coming out. They are already here. They are providing their health resources. So 3 of their health resources teams are there. We also have Harris County Public Health. City of Houston is one of our sponsors for the conference. So yes,
Stephen Williams.
Shout out, Steve.
Yeah, shout out City of Houston Health Department. So they have all of their, anything from WIC to understanding if you're uninsured what kind of services you can get. If you need a home visit, so if you're a first-time mom, there's a table for that. I mean, there are a lot of resources, so it's not too late to get there. Yeah. Even if you miss the morning, you can still get there. There's a lot of resources still there for you.
And that's what we don't want, people don't miss out on the fact that there are resources and information that is available for you. And that's what this Maternal and Infant Health Conference is all about at Fallbrook Church as we speak now until 3 p.m. today. Excited to have with us Janice Weaver, First Lady Janice Penders, and of course Janae Johnson to share this great information. You said something, and I thought about that was so true. I remember one of my friends, she had a baby, and when she had the baby, she died, and it left the husband to raise the baby. So all of a sudden now, the world has changed for him. And it's like, as men, you don't know what to do. So I'm glad that the conference, First Lady, is open where men can come. We need to get in here and learn.
They got some mental health people out there to help us go through. That's traumatizing, waking up and realizing you're daddy by yourself.
Well, and it's interesting, though, because people go through those disparities and those, just unexpected outcomes. Yes. We don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
That's why at this particular conference, we also have prayer support.
Okay.
Our prayer team will be there, discipleship team. So if you are going through something, you're struggling with things that happen during pregnancy or even after pregnancy, or you just need prayer because you don't know how to raise this little baby, we have prayer support there.
Yeah.
And they're willing to pray and counsel and disciple. Our counseling and care ministry
Counseling and care, yes, they're
will
gonna be there.
we have a table there of vendors, and we offer free counseling at Fallbrook.
Well, I'm going to that booth. I need to pray for parents of 16-year-olds who want too much stuff. You understand me? May the anointing fall on all other parents, give them patience and peace, and the children quit asking for extra.
He's dealing with the teens, so he's going through the rough teenage years now. Also, I know that the word wants to escape my mind as I'm getting ready to ask the question. Postpartum.
Yes.
I know. A lot of a lot of ladies deal with that. You know, one of my friends, his wife is going through that as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
First child for her, so he's been through it. He has a college age daughter, and so now they just have a brand new baby. So this is her first time having to face that. Are there resources that will help the mothers to be able to deal with this as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the breakout sessions that's happening this afternoon specifically is for mothers who are postpartum. So anywhere from just had a baby a couple weeks ago all the way up to that first year. Because a lot of times there are things that can happen 6 months in, 8 months in, and are beyond just that typical recovery time.
Yeah.
So we do have a doctor that's leading out. We also have doulas that are there too. So
Okay, what's that? Explain.
So
Yes.
let's break out what a doula is. So a
Yeah.
doula is a professional who is intended to advocate for the mother and to make sure that the mother is cared for both in pregnancy, during delivery, and postpartum.
Oh wow!
And so
Last time when I heard doula, it was because they were trying to have a baby at the house.
well, okay, so that's a midwife. So that's a little bit different,
Shout
right?
out to education.
Yeah. So that's a little bit different, but there has been this trend now where there's distrust in the hospital system because of all of the data that's out there about what has happened, particularly to us in the hospital system. So what doulas are doing is now making sure that they go with you to your doctor's appointments.
Wow.
They're there in the delivery room. And there is a birth plan that they are then sharing with the medical staff to say, these are the wishes of the family. This is what needs to happen. These are the things that we want during delivery, but also should that baby have to go to the NICU because there's some kind of medical challenge, also having those kind of details.
Slow down one second.
No, it's like things have changed, man.
Yeah. One more time for the people that's green to it, right?
Yeah.
What is a NICU?
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, let me back up and educate since you've been saying that
slow
word.
down for the primitive now.
Take your time with us.
So when babies are either born preemie or like I had a baby that went to NICU and he wasn't a preemie, he was 8 pounds 7 ounces, but his blood sugars were off when he was first born.
Wow. Okay.
So any baby that has some kind of medical challenge when they're first born, they go to that. It's neonatal ICU, so that's why they call it the NICU.
Okay,
so that they can get specialized care right after they're born.
Okay, beautiful thing. I wanted to ask about the women that get what I call surprise pregnancies. You know, them people that's over 40. You know, over 45.
Hold on, don't come for us. I have a baby at 40 now.
No,
I'm gonna slide out of that.
Look, I had one when she was at 42. Shout out to Lil Crockett. I said he made it, but
Thank God.
come on now. My question is, do we have somebody out here that specializes in dealing with that? Because those are, those are surprises.
Are high risk pregnancies.
I didn't know to see that they got them technical words.
Yes, they call them high risk. They even call them geriatric pregnancies.
Yeah, I heard
That's too much.
If it's over 35,
it ain't geriatric now.
Geriatric pregnancies, but there are several doctors that specialize in high risk that will be available to answer questions. So what we've asked our doctors to do, in addition to just speaking today, is also to stay around in the breakouts so that people who have maybe follow-on questions, not that you're going to get a whole consult, but it at least gives you an opportunity to say, hey, let me get your card so I can follow up and maybe schedule an appointment. I always encourage people to get second opinions. So even if you have a doctor right now and something feels off, something feels like, okay, I know my body, something doesn't feel right, always get a second opinion. That is your right. You can do that.
I want you to come out and get it started first here at the Fallbrook Church.
Pull up on us.
Maternal and Infant Health Conference is taking place now until 3 p.m. A lot of support, a lot of resources, and most of all, a lot of connections for moms, the dad. Matter of fact, let's bring this whole family out here because
they got real live dad sections out here. Yeah, they got baby. What you say? We're gonna be able to teach you how to do the diaper?
Yeah.
That was hilarious to me.
Yeah, that's an infant care class.
Yeah, we need all that.
Yeah, if you need just a refresher on how to change a diaper or things to look out for in terms of the baby's health. You can pull up for that too.
Because I can imagine too, and the ladies, y'all can speak to this and just speak on especially the joy of motherhood for those who are listening. But I can imagine, especially being a first time mom. And then here you are, especially if you don't have nobody, I know back in the days the grandmother would come and do everything that they can at first, but it's just some things you're going to learn and process on your own. But I can imagine how scary it is because here it is, you have this precious baby.
Yeah,
and you got to be able to recognize, is it a cry of sickness, a cry of hunger, or what? How do you get to this?
What kind of cry?
Yeah, what is this? And so I know as mother, especially the first time, a little different if you've got 2 and 3 down the line.
What I would say is one of the reasons why it's so important to even now to come out to the conference and to connect with this ministry is because you get to build community too. So you get to be in the space with people who have gone before you and they have multiple kids. But I had my first child at 22 and I had my last one at 37. Well, at 40 actually. I have 4 kids. So it was like night and day. But I remember being 22 and being like, I have no idea what's going on.
What were some of your fears?
So I didn't know if I should check on her while she was sleeping. Is she still breathing? I got conflicting information, so you read about things.
Tell me about this sleeping in the bed with you, Diane.
Yeah, do I put her in the bed next to me, or do I put her in the bassinet? Do I turn on her side, on her back? And thankfully, my mom was there to give me some guidance, but I still was nervous. I wanted to get it right. I love my baby, so I want to do this the right way, but just not knowing what to do. And it's always helpful to have other people to connect to and someone to just say, no, you're doing a good job, and here's some resources for you.
Can you tell me about the 3 months of staying at home? The first 90 days you got to stay at home with
your Let me just go on record and say I haven't had a kid in 42 years. So.
Well, shout out to them grandbabies, because they believe they belong to you.
Well, let me
I just want to go
on in, First Lady.
I just want to go on record and
But listen, you have not lost your memory, though. You still remember.
I don't know.
but the rules have changed. The rules have changed.
Yeah.
Now, ladies, it's terrible. They are sending these young mothers back to work so early because the jobs just are not valuing mothers having babies. They don't see the danger in them taking rest, resting their bodies. So unfortunately, some mothers have to return back to work after giving birth after 4 weeks. So I've heard stories of that. However, let me tell you something. I met, actually this past Sunday, a young couple. They just got married, only been married 2 months. They heard about the conference. They told me last week, I'm coming to the conference. I want to make sure I put my eyes on them today. And the reason for them coming is because the man was talking, not the wife. The reason why he said, we're coming because we want to have children and we want to know how to do it the right way. So that tells me is that, nowadays we're missing that education. I don't know about children. I know years ago there was this class. I forgot was it called? It was before your time because I'm older than you. It was called something. I don't know. Some class they used to have in high school where they teach you how to care.
They care the baby.
Baby be an egg.
Right.
Or a sack of flour.
Don't break it.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore.
Or you have that kind of baby where it's an actual baby where it does all the crying and all those things.
So they don't have that. So they're looking for education, looking for ways to kind of.
Well, we hope they are here to be able to get that. They're looking for that.
And give the address again to the church. Fallbrook Church is where we are at 3 p.m. today with the Maternal and Infant Health Conference.
Yes, located at 12512 Walters Road.
Yeah, man. And two, I love, First Lady, that you also said that there are counselors here, because I can imagine if you're dealing with not only the fear of this is probably the first baby that I have, so and then the postpartum on top of that. you need somebody to talk to.
Right. I didn't know that they were saying go back to work in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
It depends on who you work for, but true.
And some people don't have the income and probably how much time they have or whatever the benefits are.
I stayed home with Michael Crockett the whole time.
If they don't have the FMLA and whatever to support that. That
what is FMLA?
Yeah, and that's
family medical leave.
Say, boy, you better take it. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah, that comes in handy.
Do they offer that to the man too?
They actually do.
They do. There's a lot of companies that are
I don't know if you
that.
remember when the city of Houston with former Mayor Turner, that was one of the things that they implemented was the medical leave for the male in addition to the female.
And one of the things when I got sick, one of my god sisters, thank God, as y'all said, for community, reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, you got to make sure that you're taking advantage of all these benefits.
That's why it's called family.
Yes.
It's not called woman.
No.
It's called family medical leave.
I said, thank God for that. Jump right on in. And thank God for this maternal and infant health conference that is taking place right now. And I want y'all to invite everybody to come on out. We got till 3 o'clock today. So I want you ladies to come out, men as well. Bring the family out. This is a great day of resources, support, and as I said, connections as well.
Yeah, we would love to see you. And even if you get there in the last hour, there's still something there for you.
Yes.
We are looking at this conference as a springboard to do more in the community around this issue. So this is not just a one-time thing. Right. So even just getting registered gives you access to resources just from our email list and also from our conference app. So you will have follow-up information there. Yeah. So please come out, tell a friend to tell a friend, bring your community, bring your sister, your auntie, your husband, fathers, everybody is welcome.
Yeah. And how we connect to that app and that email?
Oh, how do we connect with the app in the email? Yeah. So, if you go on Eventbrite, you can still register today for the conference. And so, we have flyers that are out there, but if you go on Eventbrite and you look for Fallbrook Church, you will see the event. You can still register for the conference. But also, if you're not sure about the registration, just come.
Yeah, pull up.
So, First Lady already shared the address. Just come. And someone will be there. We have lots of volunteers that are there to make sure that your experience is quality and high value and that you get what you need.
First Lady, let me ask you this. Why is this so important to you? And this, I want it from our church perspective. Because a lot of times, one of the things I told you last week, I said again today, I brag about Fallbrook because I see the work that you guys doing, and it's not about faces. You and Pastor. If people don't know you, they come to the church, wouldn't even know y'all was Pastor and First Lady. Wouldn't have no idea because it's about the work. And so I know ministry is important for Fallbrook. It's about being out in the community and stuff. But just talk about the passion behind it, because you don't have to do this on a Saturday.
No, but God is our creator. He created us, and He calls us to help those who are in need. He calls us just to be that light for other people. And we are to be fruitful and we are to multiply. Children are a blessing.
Yeah.
Families are a blessing. Nowadays in our city, our government, our country, families is not lifted up. We're not supporting families the way we need to support, and especially our Black and brown families. Yeah. There is so many single mothers. I mean, it's not unheard, and we know these statistics. A lot of our Black and brown children are raised in single parent homes, and resources are not available to them. So we are pouring into our community. We're meeting them where the need is. We know that there's this disparity. I'm a mother. I have two daughters who are childbearing age, and I see it in firsthand with my daughter giving birth how it's a disparity. And the church, we need to be there in the community to be that light and to support them. So this is important because people are important to God. Yeah. God is our creator, and He wants us to help those who are in need.
Yeah, we need to look out for each other.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to all of the grandmamas raising children. I'm granny's baby, so I really mean that.
That's a lot of work.
And mental health is so real. So I don't know if you guys have seen the news story.
Yes, Lord.
The young lady, 4 babies, her 4 babies in her car, and she shot them all.
Woo!
And she killed 2 of them. And
Yeah, that was
this young
horrific.
lady, I want to say she was like 31 years old.
Are you kidding me?
And
just happened
and
this week.
and so and the dad, her dad, they're from Florida, I think originally, and her dad, they asked her, and I don't know why news asks these stupid questions
Yeah,
like
they
this,
don't
but
do it, yeah.
they asked, well, was it anything that you saw, that would have caused her to, to do something like this? But what I'm trying to do is circle back to what Sister Jan was saying, that the church, y'all out there listening,
Right.
okay, our churches need to be more about the family.
Yeah.
Because we need you guys. We need you in such a way to be able to be there for us and to show us the way.
And I gotta say this because of what she said. The insurance that you guys have available for you with the Affordable Care Act during open enrollment covers mental health at no cost to
it
you.
does.
So when you get this Affordable Care Act insurance, it covers mental health and substance abuse. So if you're dealing with any of them type of issues, contact your courier or your, I call them advocate, but you can call them agents, right? Contact your agent and tell them that you need to schedule an appointment to get this mental health
Don't be
taken care
scared.
of. Yeah, don't be
Don't be
scared.
scared.
Up,
Yeah,
number
yeah.
281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. 3 o'clock today, we are here till 3 o'clock. Maternal and Infant Health Conference is taking
Come
place
out.
right
Y'all
now
come
at
out.
Fallbrook Church. It's
Join
3
us.
p.m. It is going to be a great time. To all of the Jays, thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Yes,
Let's Talk
thank you.
Business
Yeah,
with
thank you,
Crockett
thank
and
you.
AV. When you see the C,
You know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Dr. Crockett AV.
AV. Be blessed.